All right. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Welcome back. Oh, buddy, I'm too pumped. Reading your comments is like the biggest motivator to do the next episode. Welcome to episode 38. A brand new hope. A brand spanking new hope. All right. So save has been, sorry, it's not a save. We went back in time, the same means with which I used to go forward to the year 2085 and then back to the current year of 2020. We've used that same technology, the Nexus in Bay City. We've used that to time travel back to an alternate past, or rather back to the past to then skew off into an alternate future, one where we don't engage in a premature, asinine, costly, half-assed war with the Xenon. Okay, so then all right. We're good. Calm down, buddy. We're good. We're back in Orlando. I got a lot to catch you up on. I've actually got a checklist of things that we're going to do. Priority stuff here. So we've got 3 fleets. The boarding fleet. We've got the training fleet, which I will explain in a second. And we've got the Yeet fleet, which is incomplete. So you may have noticed that the title of the video now says MODDED at the end. We're now got a stack of mods. Unfortunately, some of the more interesting mods in our current list won't work because we need a fresh save. So that's unfortunate. Like there's a mod that actually lets us comm freighters and miners and ask them to engage in a defense contract with them, and then we have to defend them like mercenary style, and we get money for that. Oh baby. And there's also like I think I mentioned this last episode, I've got a mod that gives us bounty payouts for taking out Xenon and Ka'ak. Now either that only works if we do it ourselves in our own personal ship, or it too requires a fresh game. I'm not sure which is the case. If anyone knows if bounty payouts only pay out to you personally and not if your fleet kills something, do let me know in the comments. Ideally hope that the fleet can get bounty payouts for us, because that would be perfect. Then we've got our Chrome Stallions mercenary company. That's it. We've done it. That's the whole thing right there. We got a bunch of other mods too, like paint jobs and whatnot. The full mod list will be in the description. Speaking of which, we've also got the mod that allows us to farm out our builder to make money on the side when it's not doing anything. Unfortunately, the builder's been destroyed about 30 minutes ago. I didn't even notice. It was destroyed. Get this. It was destroyed in Tharka's Ravine. What is that? 24. Tharka's Ravine 24 by the friggin' Xayath, dude. I swear to God, the Xayath. Let me catch you up on what's happened in the universe here. So the moment we retreated from Matrix number 9, and I retreated from that space entirely. I didn't retreat to Matrix 451, so that was left undefended. Like, the moment I left, the station there was destroyed. It's now completely gone, not even a husk. Secondly, the station here, Trinity Station, was destroyed. Now that's gone, not even a husk. Shortly after, Morpheus Output was destroyed. Gone now. No husk left. And then Matrix 451 was taken over by the Talati. Now, something's happened here. I'm not quite sure what's going on, whether this is a mod or an update or something, but you'll notice that, these two colors are similar, but they're not the same. It's looking a little bit confusing. Didn't the Talati have a different color previously? I don't know. I have to look back at the videos. I can't remember what color they were before. Something's happened. So the Talati are now a slightly darker shade of sort of yellow-orange. So they looks like they're like this is a free family sector, but it's not. Serious. And then the Xayath are darker again. So it's like, if you look at it in different shades of yellow, it's going Free Families, Talati, and then Xaioth. It's a very odd choice. Anyway, so the Talati own Matrix now, which is great. Have they retaken any Eanimus Zura? Tharka's Demise. Who's... Okay, that is Free Families. Or was it... No, it was down here that the Xenon took. Yeah, okay. So we don't have to worry about that. That's fine. What else has happened? Well, I've discovered Wretched Sky. So we've got some Paranid sectors over here. I've explored Wretched Sky's family Phi here a little bit more because we're going to be encroaching into this space, not taking it over, but going through to try to push out the Xenon from family Volca. Because that is my next goal, I think. I want to I want to help the Xaioth get back on their feet. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, guys, okay? Gonna get the Xaioth back on their feet, and then we're gonna kill them. So those are the main points. So let me run you through our checklist here. So first up, scout for Xenon mining. So we've got the Void, Hatikva's Joyce, Black Hole Sun, Grand Exchange, Eanimus Zura, and Hayward's Twin. All have training stations with Navidium in there so we can sector mine to get Navidium. And hey, would you look at that? It's all done. We're good to go. So Split Ends... no, Split Ends is doing its own thing, I think. And it's under attack? No, it's not. It's fine. Okay, so we've got the Navidium Miner, Black Hole, the Choice, the Exchange, the Void, the Rathalos, and the Rathian. So we're getting all the Navidium we can get our hands on. I really have not been running the game for much longer than the end of last episode, and we've already got 45 million. On top of that, if we want, it's also been suggested that we just expand and go ham with silicon and ore as well, because the demand for those are higher. Makes perfect sense. So that's something to do in the future if we want. So what's going on over here? It looks like the training fleet is doing something. One of the mods we got, baby. So this one, love this. This is a carrier fleet training mod. So I don't like... Look, it was something you need to understand about me. I don't like doing things that feel cheaty. And I don't like getting mods that feel like a cheat, that make things too easy. I want alternate options, not easier ways to do things necessarily. So what this does, instead of just like getting a mod that automatically upgrades our crew or whatever, this allows us to set a carrier, a large or XL ship, to be our training carrier. And let me show you. Train subordinates in an Orlando, and then assign upon completion to the Stormbringer. So what this does, everything that is assigned as a subordinate to the Blazing Blade, our supply ship, which is our training carrier, will be trained. And it's something like every 15 minutes they have a chance to gain like a certain amount of experience. So it actually ends up like effectively they're training faster than they normally would, I think. But it's a little bit chance based. So they get trained up to the captain level of the training carrier, which is currently 2 stars, but we'll do our best to try and increase that, or get a better captain that has more stars so we can train them above 2 stars. That'd be great. And then once they've reached 2 stars, they automatically get reassigned to a assignment of our choosing, in this case, the Stormbringer. So, new ships come to the Blazing Blade to train. And then when they're trained, they automatically get assigned to the Stormbringer. What do you in fact know about that? I tell you what. Okay, so as you can see, we've got a bunch of new fighters, baby. And not just that, but we've got a dry, cool new look. We've also got the Calamite, the Rattlesnake, and the Michael Alexander. Perfectly fine fighting fit, because we've traveled back through time to a timeline where they are fine. Don't even trip. Okay, so I've taken inspiration from Star Wars, and we've got Gold Squadron, we've got Purple Squadron, we've got Red Squadron, and we've got Silver Squadron. Yeah. So, oh, my chair's just dropped. Got so oh, I think I just actually kicked the... Anyway. Anyway, so the leaders, Gold Leader, Red Leader, they are Balors. and they've got anti-M weaponry. I think I finished them with thermies, I think. And then the fighters underneath them are ASPs with pulse currently. That's what I've loaded them with, Mark II pulse, because they work. You guys are giving me other suggestions like, what was it? It was Shard. I think it was Shard. Apparently Mark II Shards fire, or their projectile speed is faster than the pulse. So we'll look out for those. But currently Mark II pulse is the best that we've got our hands on. And it works, so that's what we've got. And they will be assigned, and look, the structure isn't there yet because we still have leaders that are untrained, but once the leaders are trained, we're going to have leader as interceptor, and then the ASPs as interceptors underneath the leader. Okay? So the leader in the heavy fighter is going to be at the front, with the light fighters tailing off in a V formation behind them. And I've tested it and it works. They will all dock at the Stormbringer, even though the fighters are not directly subordinate to the Stormbringer, they're subordinate to the squadron leader. They all will dock when using the intercept command. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine, guys. It works. It's Toad Howard. It just works. It's beautiful. It's a well-oiled machine and I friggin' love it. Okay? So it's taking us 11 minutes to explain all of that. Heavy fighters with torpedoes is something else we're going to try out. We got the training fleet. We need to scout the Paranid shipyards, Paranid sectors, because I'm told that we're missing out on some Paranid weaponry that might be very good. I've been told that Paranid large plasma, I think, has even longer range than Talati. So we need to see. We need to find out for ourselves. Search for pirates is something else we need to do. And you guys are screaming chimeras. You want chimeras. We can't do chimeras, so it seems the next best thing, as suggested by you guys, is Balors with Talati shields. And that is something we can do. We can do that. In fact, maybe I'll just, at some point, I'll move my leaders over to a Talati shipyard or wharf, equipment dock, whatever, and we'll get them some Talati shields. We'll upgrade their shields. I love this training fleet thing in particular. So, new timeline, new joystick. You see that there? See that there? Look at that. It was on sale, so I thought it's the Logitech Extreme 3D Pro. Nothing special, but I've been recommending it to people as a first joystick. So I figure if I'm going to be recommending it to people, I may as well own one. So that I can put my money where my mouth is there. And yeah, it's stiff. It's a lot stiffer than I'm used to, but it's your control is so buttery smooth. I like it. And the base is heavy. Like that thing up there. Yo, that thing up there, my dude. Like I look at it and it tips over. I need to blue tack it down. Anyway, let's get going. So what else is going on? Oh, buddy, it's a whole new world, and I'm feeling good. So we've got construction going. This is beautiful. I'm now controlling the camera with the hat of the stick. Love that. Feels so good. Feels so good. The slab found a lockbox. Kinda don't care. So we're installing storage into Firelink Shrine because I noticed it's got parlors, but no way to gain crew. Because it's got no storage, so it can't actually trade to get medical supplies and food and whatnot. So we're fixing that up. That'll be fine. So then the traders will help us out there. Oh, something else I need to show you guys, because we got paint job mods. I need to sort this out. So the Calamite is gold, baby. And also Gold Squadron is this color as well. So I've color-coded squadrons with the destroyers. So they're not going to be directly subordinate, but it's like this is their top commander. This is Gold Commander, then Gold Leader, Gold Squadron, right? The Rattlesnake, Red Commander. Crimson as the night you were born. Let's go. And then the Michael Alexander is that's the best I could do for silver right now. It'll do. And we perp as the night. Baby. Oh, baby. Okay. Okay, so. We need to find pirates. And we need to scope the Paranid world. So, I am going to manually scope for Paranid.
Autopilot. Engage.
Get that autopilot going. Gold 3, purple 2, purple 4, red 2 to 3, silver 2 and 3. We're getting there. It's expanding. Proof that we are at 2 stars. Love it. I just hope that the Blazing Blade, I think it is kind of upgrading itself as we go. Cool. Okay, and we've got the Hunter here, which is just a scout ship I'm using to fly around the galaxy. We're going to be using that to deploy some turrets. It's also training, just because why not? It's almost at 2, so that's fine. And then I'm just commanding it to go off and do its own thing in between. So, we're looking for... Where are they going to be? So we've got a free port, a Hatikva free port. Just thinking, like, how do we even find these guys? You know what? What is going on here? You know what? Let's put an advanced satellite in the other Silent Witness sector, Silent Witness 12. And we could probably stand to put a few more in the stable. Oh, look at that. A scale plate. Pillager. How about that? Another Hatikva free port. More scale plate. So let's put another one here. And then maybe one there as well. Beautiful. So, I love this. I'm telling you, the very moment I pulled out a Xenon space, station's gone.
Hatikva's choice.
And they flooded into Matrix 451, and it was a big shit show. But then the Talati took it over. So, I mean, I consider that a stalemate, and I'm happy with that. Okay. And we are on our way to Paranid space. In a stunning twist of events that doesn't really affect you, but it affects my morale. And indirectly then affects you as a result. OBS is now just working perfectly with X4. I don't know if you remember my early videos, it would like freak out on the map. But now it's not doing that anymore, so that's freaking great. You know, the recording process is twice as easy as it was before. Okay, so what have we got left in terms of stations? We've got Chrome Stalions HQ, which is making money.
System. Second contact.
I just recently pulled 5 million out of it. Firelink Station is getting an upgrade, and then Pogger's Rest, which is still chugging away.
Entering system. True sight.
On teleportation. So we've got an influx of... We just got too many energy cells there and it's taking up space. So I've set up a sell order for energy cells so it can free up some space to buy some more plasma conduits and get teleportation to...
Entering system. Holy Vision.
Ooh, Holy Vision, baby. And there's also another mod that once we get to teleportation range 3, we can actually teleport the station, the player HQ, somewhere else. So we're going to move that to a more appropriate sector, probably up north. If we can move it more than once, which I expect we can, we might use it to try and... I don't know if it counts as an administrative module. But we can kind of use it as a centerpiece for conquest. Like, you know, we take over the Zioth and now this is our space. And then we're going to get into ship modding. We have to do that. Okay, how are we going? Have I gone too far? Why do you do this, dude?
Autopilot engaged. Entering system. Unholy retribution.
You want to maybe... Alright, it's gonna go... No.
Autopilot disengaged.
No. Let's go. Let's get out of here, buddy.
Autopilot.
Back the other way, please. Okay. 47 million. We just a couple of mil, and the time I was gas bagging. Okay, we still know no leaders have been fully trained. That one's not even close. Purple
Entering
leader.
system. Ice mists.
Purple leader is close. Red leader is close. And silver leader is close. So we've almost got a proper squadron ready to go. We can probably buy another rattlesnake at this point. We also might swap out just a couple of medium turrets on our big
System.
boys
Pontifex's claim.
with beams, just to help with fighter defense.
Entering system. Holy vision.
Because beams don't miss, you know? Oh, yeah, there's another jump gate.
Autopilot. Disengage.
Pull out of the gate. Let's go the rest of the way manually. Oops. I got the, my secondary fire is the thumb button. It's a little sensitive. Okay. No, don't take me back to the highway. Take me over there, I think, is where I want to go. See, that is correct. And then we'll head over to... Actually, we'll mark that now. This probably goes to the other Xenon... Sorry, the other Paranid sectors, huh? But I'm pretty sure there's a gate there as well. So let's engage travel drive. I gotta tell you, it's good to be back in Pog the Magic Dragon. Imagine if we persisted in that old timeline. Would have been the friggin' worst, dude. Would have been the worst. Okay, so we scout out the Paranid. How's the Hunter going? There we go. So we got a satellite over here. Beautiful. Also want to explore that area. I might buy a few more scouts to... Yeah, I think we should buy a few more scouts to scout out quicker, and we'll do a, you know, like a manual move command, because exploration ain't worth shit. I should probably get a mod to fix that as well. Alright, head on through the gate. This should take us, I think, to...
Entering system. Faulty logic.
Faulty logic, okay. This, can you tell that I barely ever visit Paranid sectors? So there's probably going to be a gate there. I'm not going to take the highway. Let's just shimmy on over there. Very slowly. I thought we had information on the large Paranid turrets, and maybe we don't. I should probably double check. Alright, so yeah, okay, yeah. So encyclopedia, equipment, no, is it military? Military turrets. Paranid. We got large beams, that's it. That's all the information we have on large Paranid turrets. Okay. That's fine. So let's head on over there. I know one of the Paranid starts occurs down here somewhere. But I've really only just played around with it very, very minorly. Okay. The Hunter is doing the Lord's work. We definitely have... Look at this. We've got scale plate pirate activity in that sector. Okay, so the stable might be a good hunting ground. Remember early game? Like, there were just so many... Oh, yikes. There were just so many... Oh, this is a... That's a minefield, quite literally. There were so many large pirate vessels for us to steal. Now they're hiding. Cheeky boys. Cheeky boys. This ain't it. Pretty sure this is not it. Maybe we go down... Maybe that's the strat there. Also, probably that goes somewhere too. Well, hang on. Let's check that out first, and then we'll check that out. I don't think this is it. Faulty logic doesn't sound right. That's not where they'd put a shipyard, surely. Unless, what is that? Let's check what this is first. Okay, Hunter, baby. I think just returning to the fleet. $48 mil. What is that? Probably not a shipyard. Although... Scanning array factory 2.
Autopilot engaged.
Let's get out of here. Okay, so while we're waiting for the autopilot to get us to where we need to go... Oh god, this runs so much smoother now that I don't have to do the rigmarole of capturing it in DxTory and sending that feed to OBS. Oh, it's beautiful. It's not buttery smooth, but comparatively speaking, it is buttery smooth. Okay, so we are going to buy... We could buy more fighters, but let's leave that for now. They're not our current fighters are not fully trained. It's like, eat what's on your plate first, you know? But eventually we will need more fighters. So I'm just going to get a bunch of Jaggies. So let's go... maximum travel drives... Like combat engines, Mark II shields, and weapons just for the sake of getting lockboxes. Because I'm pretty sure we need weapons to do that. So let's go... Oh, God, I don't know. Pulse? I can't remember what I put on the other one. I think it was a Tau cannon, actually. And then long-range scanner Mark II. Police scanner, I guess. I actually can't remember. Let's double check what police scanner does. Scan resolution. Okay. Nah, doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. We'll go for basic here. And grab a pilot. Doesn't need crew. Ah, but they do need satellites. So this is where the money's going. So I'm happy to bump this whole thing up to... Let's get 5 advanced satellites apiece. Because we're gonna...
Autopilot disengaged.
We're gonna find everything, dude. So we got 48 mil. Let's get 4 of these. So we'll have a total of 5. That brings us down to 44.5 mil. Confirm that order. Where are we? We are here. Okay. Great. So now let's set guidance to the other gate.
Autopilot engaged.
And get going. I gotta say, the Shift G hotkey for setting guidance to an object. Ah, revolutionary. She's beautiful. She's lovely. Okay. What were we doing? Now we're gonna buy... Oh, baby. Oh, honey. It's also been suggested that if we're going to be in sector, that fighters are going to perform worse than if we're out of sector. That makes total sense to me. Like I've said before, I fully expect some sort of shenanigans and disparity between in sector and out of sector and how the AI performs. I haven't heard anything. Like with X3, there were pages and posts upon posts of people talking about how the AI performs differently, tests upon tests, how they perform differently in sector versus out of sector. But for X4, there's just like this dearth of information. Is dearth the right? Dearth makes sense, right? Anyway. There's like no information on X4. It's ridiculous. Very little. I feel like X4 just needs its own wiki. There's the Rogies, whatever it is, but we need like a proper wiki for it. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. All round, as opposed to travel. Speed. Travel speed. 3.1. No. We'll go for all round. Because max speed is higher. Oh, that affects like yaw and pitch and whatnot. We'll leave it for now. We'll probably upgrade these with Taladi shields. These are non-negotiable. Let me just double check that I got them all. Yeah, we're good because I've skipped that before. Alright, let's build this thing out and I'll be with you in a second. Alright, to sum up, we've got plasmas, large plasmas across the board, and then I've hedged my bets. At the front, top and bottom, we've got flak, and at the back, we've got beams. My reasoning there is, as the fighters come in to destroy the engines, which they seem to like to do, the beams will be much more accurate in taking them out. We'll see how we go. Hopefully this works for us. Otherwise, we've just got a full crew and we are good to go. That is just shy of 20 million, so really not too bad. We're going to be down to 25.7 million at the end of this, and we are going to call this one the Nebuchadnezzar. Oh, baby. All right, let's set that. Good to go. The jump gate. Take me to the promised land. I got to get used to my, now that I've got twist throttle on the old Attack 3, it didn't have twist. I gotta say though, like it pains me to say this. I like the Extreme 3D Pro.
Entering system. Cardinals redress.
I don't regret my purchase. It was like $40 on sale. Beautiful value. I don't regret my purchase, but I gotta say they don't quite make them like they used to. I still think the Attack 3 as a product is of high quality. Also, something I haven't mentioned to you guys, but I've had on the back burner for quite a few episodes is we've got torpedoes on the Pog the Magic Dragon now. We've got 2 torpedoes. So, you know, that's a thing if we need them. Okay, I feel like this is it. This is correct. Cardinals redress. Okay. Cardinals redress. So, in theory, I should be able to... No, we're going to hold it for longer. Or shorter. There we go. There we go. So we're just looking. We're looking for something here. What direction am I going? We're going to go the other way. God, the twist rudder is incredibly smooth on this. Beautiful. Stunning. I'm stunned. Stunned out of my freaking gourd. There's a beautiful, like, low-key perp sector. I love it. You love to see it. You do. We got something over here. Probably a couple of stations. It might even be further out. Like, further deeper in. Where we've got the shipyards. It's not like entirely new territory, but it's forgotten territory to me. We got forgotten territory. Okay. No, hang on. Give me my scanning again. There, I mean, there's something right there. What do you got for me? That's probably not it. Shipyard's going to be bigger than that. Yo, okay, we got another gate. So let's, we'll head towards the gate. We almost don't need to use our travel drive. You know? We go so fast. Like, what are we hitting? I mean, we're encroaching on 700 meters per second in this thing. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, let's just low-key burn towards the gate. What do we got over here? They're just in formation. They're chilling out. No leaders yet finishing their training, but Rattlesnake isn't done yet. I should have paid attention to what it needed. But, that, you know, I can check now. Bye. Das Rattlesnake. Advanced electronics. So same as before. That's fine. I can feed those over between apps. But we've got Jaguars good to go. So I am going to assign them to the Defense Alpha. No, hang on. We'll assign it to Defense Beta, which is for my scouts. So they can go off and train. Beautiful. And while they're doing that, let's have a look. Where do we need satellites? So we should also start putting them in Xioth sectors, you know? Like, I don't want them too close to the gate because it seems like a little bit of a waste. We could be getting information on more of the sector. So they're assigned to the training fleet right now. So we can tell them to do whatever they want, and as soon as they're done, they'll return to the fleet, which is great. So just to be super clear, the training fleet, the way it works is...
Image is getting serious.
Oh, what's up? Split Ends is under attack. You escape, buddy. You escape, pal. Let's check in on Split Ends. Ooh, legitimately under attack from Xioth. You absolute pricks. So rude. That's so rude. Can't believe it. Who's this owned by? Free Families. It's Free Families. I know, but so alright. Someone in the comments explained that what's actually happened, which I didn't quite grok, I didn't quite grasp from the beginning, is the Free Families lost the war with Xayath. So that's why they don't attack Xayath, because Xayath is occupying them. Ironically, what's ended up happening is Xayath is very much almost gone due to the Xenon. So there's like, their occupation ain't worth shit, but occasionally they'll just destroy my guys. So I guess we are part of a resistance, you know? So we're not Free Families, we're like the Free Families resistance, which is fine. That's exactly how I want to play it too. Okay, let's go back to... They're in the... Hang on. How's Split End's doing? Don't love it. I mean, we can always replace him. Look, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, how are my Jaggies going? Where else do we need satellites? So let's spread the love a little bit, not only to get it done quicker, but also so that we don't end up in a situation where we've got one scout with no satellites when we need them, you know? So let's, you know, we'll spread it out, spread the love. Wharf, you know, we'll why not? Let's put a satellite near the wharf, because eventually we'll be destroying that. Just between you and me, baby. Baby. Oddly enough, we seem to be in more danger from Xayath attacks in Free Family space. They're very much neutered in their own sectors, which I'm totally chill about. Alright. Oh, beautiful sector. Beautiful. Oh, I love this. It's also kind of scary, right? Being this close to a planet, yet not touching it. So wild. It's friggin' wild, dude. Alright, let's see what we got over here. I mean, not sure we really need to be scanning, but I like scanning. What are these? I think there's still another sector that I haven't found that holds the shipyard. It might be off faulty logic, or maybe there's a gate over here. I'm not sure. I really want you guys to tell me. Just kind of want to discover it myself, unless I've completely misjudged where it was off from. It could be off from these other two sectors here, but you know, that's all right. We'll figure it out. I could have sworn it was like around here somewhere. So there could be a gate like there or somewhere over there. I wonder if... I'm not actually sure, but yeah, let me know if you do know. Do gates come up when you long range scan? I'm just gonna look around for any gates here. I kind of doubt there are any more gates in this sector. I think this might be a dead end sector. Okay. That's fine. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're all heading up to Xayath space to drop their advanced satellites, and then they'll return to the training fleet. Beautiful. It's a magical time to be alive. We've already got 2 advanced satellites here. So look at this. The Xayath have... Like, the Xayath systems are, I think, in theory, pretty good. I would actually be interested in trying out a Xayath start, and there's, you know, having them not be taken over by the Xenon. So they've got a wharf there and a wharf there, pretty close, and they're like super close to Argon space, as opposed to the Free Families that are like out in Whoop Whoop. I've recently learned that might be a uniquely Australian saying. So when I say Whoop Whoop, you guys are like, what's he talking about? It means out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so I'm going to pause it here, and I will be back with you once we've found where the hell the Paranid shipyard is. Oh, buddy. Look, listen. Look where it was. It was way out on the outskirts. I flew around for a little bit, and then I ended up asking for directions. I love that you can ask for directions in this game. And here we are. There's the shipyard.
Autopilot. Disengage.
Way out here. Okay, something else we need to do, which I might do between episodes, like right after I finish this one, is we need to set up a global alert to find a scale plate and what's the other one? What's this? The split pirates. Fallen families. But the Fallen families are the faction, and then they've got like something else. Anyway, I'll figure it out. I need to set up an alert to find pirates. That's going to be the best way to do this. Then I don't have to go around looking manually for them. Meanwhile, we do have now a bunch of advanced satellites over here. I mean, we need more, but this is great information here. So we can see that in Xayath's Dominion, they're in trouble. You know, they're being assaulted. I also noticed some heavy Xayath capital ship activity in Xayath's Dominion. Don't know where they are now. But that's good information. You know, information is key. We've also got a bunch of fighters. The squadron has finished training. We've still got like about half of them to go. All the leaders still are not up to scratch. But for the moment, let's go into buy ship here. Just large. And the destroyer. Look at that. It's like a ironing device. Okay. This doesn't have large turrets, does it? Hang on. Does that mean we cannot look at large turret? Well, hang on. What if we go to XL builder? It's the large ones I want, you know? Miner. The miners won't have them. Oh, hang on. Well, there's the mining turret at the very least. But we can't get a look at that. Damn it. What else? What else could we do?
We've detected contraband.
No, there's no contraband here. What if we send the Calamite 2 to upgrade at the Paranid equipment dock the large plasma? We can't. We can have a look at the encyclopedia. Yo, here we go. Okay, cool. Where's the range? Effective range 8.9. I actually don't need to get out of that menu, but we've done it now. 8.9 as opposed to Taladi plasma 8.6. Oh, it's just a bee's dick more, guys. Okay. Hull damage, shield damage. Yeah, okay. 951 as opposed to 1056 as opposed to Argon. Argon's a little bit less. And the split large plasma. Dude. Paranid large turrets. Hang on, but what about rotation speed? 30 on the split. The Paranid... Where are you, dude? Paranid large plasma. 19. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so they're slow. They're slow like the Taladi turrets. But they got long range and they got the second best damage. Is that right? Second best damage? It was the second best damage, wasn't it? But like just. Dude, rotation speed is 39 on the Argon? Yeah. Wow. It's roughly 50 shy. 50 megawatts shy of the split damage. Wow. All right. Yeah, fair call.
Now being dispatched.
No, I'm not. I'm not being dispatched. Okay, look, fair call. Fair call on those Paranid turrets. That might be the go. Ooh, okay. Alright, we'll have to get our rep up with the Paranid. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can just... No, we can't. We can't, actually. We weren't allowed to, were we? So if we go back to... Just get the Calamite over again. To the equipment dock. We're not allowed to, huh? Yeah. Holy capital equipment license. What about with the other guys? Have we got their... We haven't found their equipment dock or their shipyard. Just their wharf, which we can't... Well, hang on. Let's have a look. Let's just try and buy something from them. Let's go like a medium... Yeah, nah. We haven't got their rep either. So, alright. So that's something to think about. Maybe we start getting friendly with the Paranid. You know, that's... We're in a rebuilding stage. We're in a planning stage, and it feels good. We're gonna do this intelligently. We're not gonna run in half cocked and go, hey, yeah, we can take off the Xenon. No, we can't. Not yet. Not yet. We can't. We do hit and run tactics, little skirmishes, hit them where they're weakest. Like, I feel like Wretched Skies is probably a good strategy. And then, like, you know, we take out the Xenon, we take the sector for ourselves. Suddenly we've got a more ground, more staging area for taking out the Xioth. Because we take that sector, what are the Xioth going to do? What are they going to friggin' do? Anyway, you get it. You get it. We all have gyros on our bikes. But for the moment,
Autopilot
let's go
engaged.
home before the Paranid get too excited about us. The new Rattlesnake is 7 minutes away. The Nebuchadnezzar, we're good to go. We're almost there, guys. But for the moment, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to gently caress that like button, taste the game, be excellent to each other. And I'll see you next time. Ricky Summer, out.